what's happening? What's shaking? What is going on? This is Andy coming to you again from here at Andy's World of Bass. Today I'm going to do a demo for you with this beautiful instrument that I'm holding right now from Reverend Guitars. This is the Decision P. I have had a great relationship with Reverend for a few years now. I just got this instrument. It was just sent to me, and I absolutely love it. Last year I went to their headquarters in Toledo, Ohio, and I was honored to do a series of demo videos for the whole line of their bass guitars. And I really loved the Decision. I loved the tone, and it just really kind of got my taste buds firing. So it was one of my favorites. I'm really happy to have one here now. And let me tell you about the specs and some of the outstanding features and cool stuff that you can expect from any Reverend guitar. First of all, it has a 5-piece roasted maple neck. Very, very nice, stable roasted maple neck. Hipshot tuners. Has the 3-string string retainer, which is a very subtle but important feature because it improves the tension and it prevents wolf tones and backwards buzz. And it's just it really keeps the instrument playing great and not making any extra rattles and buzzes that you don't want. It has this awesome paint job, which they call mulberry mist, which is kind of like a metal flake, a very light metal flake, cool vintage. Pinkish color, but a little bit darker, and depending on how the light shines on it, it looks different shades. Awesome color. Cream bound body. I love the binding on the body. Pearl pickguard. It has 2 pickups. First is the P blade in the reversed position. The reason it's reversed, the benefits of having it reversed is that it makes the lower pitches, the lower 2 strings punchier and tighter, and the higher 2 strings, the D and the G, fatter. As opposed to the traditional Fender way, it's reversed. And then in the back it has the Jazz Bomb pickup. It has a very, very nice bridge. Locking bridge that strings through the back of the instrument to improve sustain. 6-bolt neck plate. Killer jack that has 2 contacts in there, so it's a real tight jack that's not going to ream out on you and get loose and get wiggly and wobbly. Same with the plate. It has this nice custom plate with 4 screws holding it on so that jack isn't going anywhere. These are the kind of details that really make a big difference. You add up a bunch of subtle details and you end up with a quality instrument that's going to stand the test of time, which is a very, very important factor when you're looking at the quality versus value versus performance factors. And that is one of the things that Reverend excels at. They have an incredible quality control, production quality control standards, and then every instrument is set up in their Toledo headquarters by, they've got a whole bunch of techs, and every instrument that comes over goes by those techs, and the fret edges are all taken care of. The instrument is set up, and it's just like, it comes to you like ready to play. It doesn't need anything else, and that's something that a lot of brands fail at these days, particularly the legacy brands. And I don't like to lift someone up. I don't like to knock someone down to lift someone up. But if you look at Fender and Gibson and those big legacy brands, their instruments typically come to you needing work, and I think that just completely sucks. That's the biggest bullshit scenario in the whole instrument industry. When you get the instrument, you should be able to plug it in and play it, and not have to take it to a tech to be prepared to be used, So 2 pickups it has. The controls are simple: volume, tone, and then the pickup blend. This is just the front pickup. then both pickups. And just a jazz bomb at the bridge. Love that bridge pickup, and the blend is so nice. I'm just going through various degrees of the blend. I love that in this passive electronic scenario that they have in here, the quality of the pots and the quality of the caps, this is stuff you don't see. This is stuff that's inside. Now you feel the quality in the pots. They're not real sloppy and loose. They turn smooth, and they have a little bit of resistance to them. And man, that's what it's all about with a passive instrument, is having good quality pots, good quality tone caps in there. Really nicely filed and prepared nut. They use this stuff called bonite. Some sort of synthetic material, but it's really nice. Let's hear this with the tone down now. Really, really nice. It's like sometimes when you turn the tone down, it gets hollow sounding on some passive instruments. This one, it doesn't. It gets real full and dubby and just fantastic. So the tone has, 1,000 different places that you can set it. I tend to not like to go over 80% on a passive tone. I like to have 80% be my max. when you dig in hard on it. Big dynamic range. Nicely crowned and polished frets that sing. Stuff that I really pay attention to, and it stands out like a sore thumb to me. If the frets grind when you bend them, you know, I want all pitch. You know, guitar players really pay attention to that. Bass players don't sometimes because they don't typically, you know, they don't bend a lot. So sometimes they might forget to see how the frets really, you know, how the frets sing. You know, I'm always bending the strings a little bit. There you have it. There's a little demo for you. Thanks for watching this video. Check out ReverendGuitars.com. I can't say enough good things about these guys. They're doing something that's completely different in terms of aesthetic, in terms of body shape and look. It's not another clone brand. And man, they just really nail it on all of those details. That quality control at the point of production, and then that setup job that they do at their headquarters there in Ohio, prior to any instrument being sent out. So when you get it, it's ready to go. All right, friends, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.